space plane. It's not really a space plane, but it needs to go at higher altitudes. So let's get rid of this thing. What is this? This is just fuel. This, I'm thinking, needs an oxidizer. So the fuel tanks are not gonna... Or does it work with a air intake? Let's see here. If I put this on, does it give me some sort of thrust or... anything? Would you please put that there? No, we don't get any meters per second out of that. No propulsion whatsoever. So nuts to that. Get rid of... I'll take the wings off. Get rid of this crap. Get some fuel tanks going. It's a bit tiny. It's a bit big. Where's the middle thing here? Well, these are the ones without oxidation. There we go. Finally. That gives us a bit of a thrust. Nice. Are you using parts mods? No, I'm playing this on a PlayStation, and I don't think there are any mods on PlayStation. Let's put that here for now. Looks straight. And have a tail fin. Tail fin right there. Just... Did we have two on this or one? I can't remember. Let's get the overlays going so I know what I'm doing. I don't really, but it helps a little bit. Maybe go for two after all. Why did that... Can I not take this off? Thank you. Okay, that takes it. I need to go mirror. Takes it way back. I don't want that. So I need to play around with the wings then. Maybe we just go for one. Keep it simple. Occam's razor. Simplest solution is oftentimes the right one. Is this centered? Totally centered. Thought it could bamboozle me there, but it couldn't. So if we move the wings a tiny little bit further up to the front, maybe that's better. And we need more wheels at the bottom. Maybe one. Put it... Crap. Had it there for a second. Right there, maybe? Right. Let's see. Do I want some extra engine on this? Maybe we want the, on the side. Could help us get started at least as a first stage. I think this is the one. Yeah, let's give it a try at least. We could... Can I shut them down manually or should I just decouple them? Maybe we'll do a radial... Are they radial? Radial decoupler? Mirrored. On the sides here somewhere. And once we're at altitude, we're gonna get rid of them. Does that work? No, they're too high up. Now they're good. Okay, I'm just gonna give it a try. So that's that. Those are the radial decouplers, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is the last stage. So let's read chat here for a second, because there's some valuable information Castle Bravo test is giving us. Center of lift, center of mass placement is not like balancing. It's not like holding something up on a string. The center of lift Does not need to be exactly on the center of mass, it can be behind. It's when you get it in front that the problems arise. Interesting. The relation between them determines stability. The further back the center of lift is, the more stable you are. Stability also happens to be the inverse of maneuverability. Well, that's just great. Okay, so having it at the center of mass is probably, for the most part... Why am I so low down here? Most likely what you want then. So let's maybe do this and get a mirrored back wing. To become a little bit more stable. Maybe that's not bad. How did your exam go, by the way? I hope that it was you and I'm not mistaking you again. That would be embarrassing. But I think it was you. The physics of this go roughly as such. The force is applied on the center of lift. Right. The rotation is around the center of mass. This forms a lever arm that causes a rotation. Whenever your angle of attack increases, that lever arm will bring the nose back to lever. You pitch down and will also attempt to bring it back to level. Exam went well? Well, that's great to hear. Did that one question you were afraid of come up, or was it okay? We have 2 seats here. Do we have 2 people to put on this ship? We could put a scientist on there, just for fun. Let's save this real quick. I do want to just give it a try to see how we're doing so far. I should get enough points together for a pass. Well, that's great to hear. We have a first stage here, right? Yeah. That should get us off. If we can get off, it should get us off. Kerbin here, off the ground. We're a little bit unbalanced here. Veering, rolling to the left. Let's see. I'm gonna pull back now. See if we can take off. Pull back a little more. Come on. Ooh, there goes our engine. Ooh, look at that. It actually flies somehow. It's not the best plane I've built, but it flies. Up and away, everybody. Okay, let's revert the flight back to the spaceplane hangar. That's poopy that the engine explodes back there. Can I protect this? Do I have any protective covers and whatnot? What about aerodynamics? I think I saw at some point that you could have some sort of shielding around stuff, but that might have been thermal. To help dissipate heat into space. Can I not put this on there? Oh, that's too bad. What about an empty fuselage or something? I think it's in structural. I can put it at the bottom there. Ooh! Okay, wait a second. What if I just added a coupler at the bottom? At the rear end? Just so it's encased. Does that help protect the thing? It's gonna change our center of mass, doesn't it? Not much. I could... Yeah, it is together with these two. Right? Maybe that helps. But back to stability. When your center of lift and center of mass are on top of each other, then you have no lever arm Thus, aerodynamic forces will not attempt to stabilize you whatsoever. If it is in front of your lever arm... Wait, I'm reading this again. If it is in front, your lever arm is in front, inverting the relationship so that a pitch-up angle will force the nose further up, flipping you back to front. That's a lot to wrap my mind around. Let's see if that did anything. In terms of protection, I really need to do a very, very easy lift up there. Once we're at speed. Can I keep it level here? Okay. We are now more balanced. Maybe it'll lift up on its own. Not like this. Oh crap. I'm starting to veer around. Pull up. Lightly. Ooh. Ooh. Must go faster. Yeah. Ooh, that was tough at some points, but we actually managed to do it. Okay, let's do a maneuver here. Let's see if we can maneuver this thing. It is as maneuverable as the rest of the planes we built so far. Where do I want to go? Around here, right? We are stable enough for me to be able to hit the goal here. Activate that. Yeah, it's actually, I overshot a little bit. Okay, let's keep it there. And let's try and go up. We're losing speed. That's not good. Maybe I should have gone for even more engines there. Too long to read, you are not balancing the aircraft, you are determining stability. Center of lift further back, more stable, less maneuverable. Center of lift closer to the center of mass, but still behind, less stable, more maneuverable. If the two are on top, marginally stable. Neither stable nor unstable. Center of lift in front, death. Probably. Are you a student of aerodynamics? Well, I did take aerodynamics, yes. Okay, so that clears a couple of things up. But in general, I'm an aerospace engineering student, and there's the last puzzle piece in place. Respect. My last exam was on orbital mechanics, for example, so it was Kerbal Space Program. If I'm not mistaken, right? You just played this game a bit and that was it? No, just making jokes here. I'm aware that it's a lot more complicated than what I'm doing here. I'm just fooling around. So we're not gaining altitude whatsoever. I need more oomph. Just more numbers. Let's put some below our wings here. That's always a crowd pleaser. I would need to do it with a decoupler though. Ouch. That hurts so much. Let's put them back here. Did I screw things up? No. Okay, I want to copy them, not move them away. There we go. Turn them around. Nope. What did I just do? I think I did the right thing. Ooh. Yeah, that looks nice. I'm gonna blow up at liftoff. Calling it now. What are they connected to? They're just Yikes. Okay, that doesn't look good. uh, I could just... You know what? I did mess up the direction here, so let's just try and do this, maybe. Can I do this? How are we looking? Maybe it works. Gonna try. So these are gonna burn at the same time, and then everything is gonna decouple at the same time. Crap, we should have tested the decoupler earlier. That would have been fun to look at, if it all works. Oh, too many parts. Okay, we have a bunch of money, so we can upgrade this. What do we need to upgrade? A spaceplane hangar. Okay, so let's return to the space center here. Could I get my cursor back? Let's upgrade this. It's a bit expensive, but we do have the money on the dot. Just 650 is gonna be left. 1,650,000. But why not do it? Ooh, that looks nice. Let's look over and take a look at that. Nice. Can I, how did I? Like so. Gotta load this, everybody. Upgrades. Sweet. Let's go in and try again. And this field of stability does not actually fall under the umbrella of aerodynamics. Not really. Rather, it tends to be lumped into the field of control and stability, which is its own entire area of study. Wow. Live and learn. Did you ever do this to the Space Center biome run on this save? I don't know what that means, so I'm gonna say no. Okay, already we have more oomph. Taking off, or gaining speed a little bit more quickly. Each building is its own biome with its own science. Alright, so you can drive around the Space Center and get a bunch of science. Ah, right, yeah. I did one mission where we had to drive around. And I had to redo it again today because the save didn't take yesterday after the stream, and I had to redo the entire stream. I'm trying to take off here easily, but I'm too heavy, perhaps. Okay, 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 okay. Ooh, up, up, and away. Yeah. My girlfriend's laughing at me. That's never a good sign. I think this is where I need to go. Around here somewhere. Oh, that went fast. I think those back wings have a lot of influence. Oh, you know what I never did? I never throttled up all the way. So that explains a lot here. Okay. How are we doing? Let's get the nose up a little bit. So far, so good. We have a scientist on board. Also, potentially, they can obstruct the thrust of the engines in the center of the craft. Right. Well, for now it flies, so for me that's a success. We're still gaining speed, that's good. What's our apoapsis here? Not good. Just keep in mind that it's an aircraft, not a rocket. Right. I think it's neither.